Hello again and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name's Hello Good Game and I am pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, playing with the Murders at Karlov Manor, a new set with Mardu Angels. Oh my gosh, I think I found my new favorite deck. It is slapping the meta backwards. A red and white and black mid-range deck. We'll break down that deck list, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrating against the best decks and players in-game, and then finally wrapping up with our concluding thoughts, deck review, and channel news. Thank you all so much. One more time, if you'd like to help out, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel for future content, and of course, if you're looking for any help day-to-day within your own deck building or arena client issues, Lord knows they're there, feel free to join the community Discord. Link for that is in the description below. Enjoy today's deck.
It's a new lap record.
Here we are, Mardu Angels. A great deck. I'm having a lot of fun with it and having also a lot of luck with it, ranking up through Diamond, which is great. This is a tribal-based deck, so we're going to be running Cavern of Souls, making our Angels non-counterable, which is great. And then, we have some removal in deck, as we do have access to black, which is quite nice. Cut Down, Bitter Triumph, Lochthwain Scorn, the Adventure of Virtue of Persistence. It is also a creature-based deck, so that Virtue comes full circle, really nice. Protecting our own creatures, which is quite, important in the build, specifically the Font of Hope, the Might, and then, like I said, Font of Hope is our first Angel that we should be talking about. 2 mana, 2/2, Flying Vigilance. Each other Angel you control will enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each Angel that you already control, which is impressive, right? So the more Angels we get in play, the better this ability gets. Furthermore, it can tap to add mana as long as you are casting that mana on an Angel spell, which as a tribal deck we will be. Okay. Furthermore, the flying evasion is nice, as well as the vigilance, allowing us to attack, apply combat damage and tempo, as well as now after, in our second main phase, tapping to play our creatures through that mana ability, which is quite nice, right? So I'm sure you're familiar with that. Furthermore, we will be utilizing a new Angel, Wojek Investigator, 3 mana, 2/4 with flying and vigilance. And at the beginning of upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. I do not mind. It's free draw. If they have hand advantage, well, here is a clue token that you can easily convert into a draw for 2 mana. Not too bad mid to late game. I don't mind it. The vigilance is also really good, helping us apply combat damage and pressure, as well as having a defensive posture available to us as well. Okay. Moving away from that, another new Angel that we are running 4 of, Aurelia's Vindicator, 4 mana, 4 power, 2 toughness, flying, lifelink, wards 2, and that ward 2 is beautiful. The 2 toughness is tricky, but that ward 2 really does save it. And it does have disguise for 4+X, and when it is flipped face up, exile up to X other target creatures from the battlefield and or graveyards, and when it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. So this is just grabbing our opponent's creatures, and if they do happen to kill it, then those creatures go back to their hand, not even in the battlefield, which is like really, really crazy. So you're disguising it for 3, then you're flipping it for hopefully 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, who knows. And like I said, it's a flying lifelink ward. If you can play it on turn 3, it will be a 5/3 thanks to the Font of Hope's ability, at which point that 5 lifelink will trigger our next card, the Resplendent Angel, a 3 mana 3/3 with flying at the beginning of your end step if you gained 5 or more life, and each end step, I should say, not just yours. Create a 4/4 Angel if you do, with flying and vigilance, which is great. Of course, that angel does benefit from the Font of Hope as well. Furthermore, we can pay 6 to give Resplendent Angel +2/+2 and lifelink so it can trigger itself. A non-legendary as well that can stack up. So very, very good here. Moving on, we will have, a familiar angel, Archangel of Wrath, 4 mana, 3/4, flying, lifelink. Kicker for a black mana, kicker for a red mana, and as it enters the battlefield, it will deal 2 damage to any target each time it was kicked, which is great. And you're gonna, because it has lifelink, you'll gain 2 life as well, which is, it's good. So acting as removal on planeswalkers, on creatures, or just putting in more damage, always good. And then we have another new angel, I suppose, that we should talk about. The Law Above. 5 mana, 4 power, 4 toughness, flying, vigilance, and haste. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, draw a card. That more likely than not will be ourselves, but potentially could be our opponents as well. And whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, we're going to deal 3 damage to each of our opponents and gain 3 life, which is not as common as 3, but definitely possible. And that increased damage output as well as life gain is quite substantial. Moving aside from new cards here, we do have a single copy of Drana and Linvala, 4 mana, 3/4, flying, vigilance. We love the flying and vigilance with our angels. Activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. There's enough of it going around that this is quite a help. And of course, it will gain all of those abilities as well, which is quite nice, pretty goofy. And then, and Forgotten Archangel, 5 mana, 4 power, 5 toughness, flying, lifelink. And if a non-token creature we control dies, return it to our hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature our opponents control will die, exile it instead, which is phenomenal. And finally, a Steel Seraph. 2 copies of this only. It's a 3/3 via the prototype for 3, or a 6 mana 5/4 if not prototype casting. With flying, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gains your choice of flying, vigilance, or lifelink until the end of turn. It's pretty good, definitely not bad. And a single copy of our Angelfire Ignition, sorcery speed for 3, flashback for 4 from the grave, putting 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It will gain vigilance, trample, lifelink, and indestructible as well as haste until the end of turn. And that can push, of course, our Resplendent as a 5/5 with life gain. Really, really good here, right? Of course, we have all the lands that you'd want to make the deck as consistent as you need it, considering we have both a good amount of non-creature spells mixed with a tribal deck. We can utilize the Cavern, as well as a few of our utility lands within the Mire, the Defiance, Seat of the Empire, and a Fortress as a creature land. And when it attacks, you'll gain 2 life, they lose 2 life. It's a 1/4. And then, just our dual lands for consistency and some basics to get us through to the end of the match. This is Mardu Angels, a deck that I'm actually having a lot of success with within a stale meta. We're not seeing a ton of new cards yet, unfortunately. I understand they're quite expensive. You get your 50 packs, and it's like, well, I don't have enough to build anything. So it's, my pleasure to, showcase some older decks with some new additions. And I think we strike a really nice balance here with the Mardu Angels build. With the Vindicator, it is a beautiful addition. The Investigator, it's pretty good, definitely not bad, but it could be better. It's not as good as the Vindicator, but we're still liking it. And then the Law Above, I think this is absolute gas as well. And then the rest of the deck, there's a lot of old cards in here, so it should be fairly attainable for you to build. Rare within the Law, Mythic within the Vindicator. I think that they're both, and a rare within the Investigator as well. So I think truly these cards are worth the craft, especially if you like Angels, and it's a cross format build, right? Angels are playable, basically everywhere, which is pretty cool. So really liking the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed today's gameplay footage. We have some fantastic matches, and we even ran into a content creator, which is pretty cool as well. So special treat, even though the early access was canceled. Typically we get 24 hours just to play against one another as content creators with loaded accounts. We don't get that, and that's why we are experiencing a new phenomenon where we're able to compete in a stale meta, right? All the old decks, because it is expensive to build new decks this early, with our upgraded variants, and really having a lot of fun testing out some of these new cards. And I think they're great. So cheers. Enjoy today's gameplay footage. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, and let's go. You go first. All right, all right, all right. One cut down, please and thank you. Fairly expected. Who doesn't just have cut down in their opening hand? Let's test the waters. I mean, if we can hold on to this and hit it for 6, it is advantageous. Also, not exposing our synergy to... that's really bad. I'm going to have to crucible it. Dang, bro. Turn 3, Liliana! We are prepared, though. Right, we take care of it. Turn 4, Shealdred! Oh, you're taking it easy on me today, I see, huh? Taking it easy on me, huh? How kind of you. I'll pay life. It's no problem. Getting 2 of the 3 back, and I'll hit for 2 as well, down to 17. Holding up removal. I hate discarding. I still have to take it. We do have the virtue, so if we can curve to 7, play that. The graveyard's fine. We know they have removal here. This can potentially dodge removal. Dodges Lockthwain Scorn, dodges Cut Down. Font of Hope does not. All right, all right, all right. You're a dog. So it's a race to 7. They have extreme advantage. Oh, no way. Plus more removal? You are a Dugo. Woof, woof, baby. Thanks for the top deck, Arena. Truly appreciate that. Hit for 5. Gain 4. Vigilance as well. Always nice. 4/4 dodges a lot of removal. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Like a glove.
Off you go.
You can't tell me what to do. Lily who? Kill her this turn.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
They're ready for their 7th land. We get hit for 6. We have the land finish them off, as well as just an attack with blocks.
I'll be back with
Right. We should be okay. They go to 6. We have the land, so we can sacrifice Wojak. As long as they don't remove off the top. Pay 5, sack it, discover 4. Could be good. Don't you dare have top decked on me. Oh, wow. So we can only hit for 5 now? We discover it for 3. Or disguise it for 3, giving us 3. It's not enough to flip it even. I think we just play it. I would love to... But does it stick? Does it stick? Hashtag Prage. Up to 6 again. They have the okay, they're tapping for Virtue. Nice. Just X equals 1, right? Who's got your Sheldred? Who's got your Sheldred? Hit for lethal! Hit for lethal! All right, all right, all right. Don't mind that. Mantis Toboggan? Got my wad of hundreds, my Magnum condoms. I'm ready to plow. All right. Restless Fortress. You already go. Mono red on the play. Mono red on the play. Oh, with the perfect play line. Have they ever not had the perfect, you know, like, it's just how it goes. Take the prowess. Get this angel up in the air. Or we remove and might. Oh, wow. Just sending in the damage, dead. I think I might remove and might. We could toss our soul. Throw away your soul, HGG. I dare you. Yeah. Not great, but I don't want to throw away a creature that can block. Two cards in hand. 2/2/2s, 8 life. We need life gain. We have the land. Okay, not bad. I mean, not great, but could definitely be worse. Hit for 2. Down to 5. 1 card in hand. Okay. Just grab land. Sorry, life. Just grab land. Kind of. Grab that land. Make it a creature. Tap it sideways. Okay, up to 7. They're to 15. 2 in hand. Kumano's out. Next creature enters with an additional +1/+1. We need life gain off the top. Give me something good. They have Monstrous Rage in hand? No way. Ah. Okay. We pay 2, keep it alive. It's not great, but nice. That is great. That is great. BEA beautiful. An additional blocker out. We just need our 6th land. If not, we just have the Fortress, which is still good. Hit for 2 to 13. 1 card in hand. Kumano flips to a creature. Mono red always has perfect top decks. Might should save us. Good game to use. You should see him feast. He's like a mantis. Ooh, I like that. Going first? Well, that's great. Hello and good game, Mythic Michael. How are you today? Hope all is well. It's nice to run into a fellow creator on day 1. Finally see mono red. That's what you're doing? Can we dodge removal and get really, really, really lucky? We do have a backup, so maybe. Playing Gruul. Picnic Ruiner. Oh. Maybe we won't say a new deck. Hit for 2 to 18. You have to remove the Ruiner immediately. More Swift Spears. No attack. Hit for 2. This will have a higher defensive posture at 5, which I think is good. Bricking. I don't know how we're bricking so much. Like, I run 24 lands. The deck we're playing against probably runs 20. They have 4. I can't even get my 3rd. Oh, I think I just broke my neck. Oh, no. It has never made that sound ever before. What have I done? So there's another spell in hand for them, I guess. They don't use it? I was honestly expecting a Monstrous Rage there. Give me a land, please. What? 24 land in this deck. That's crazy. They just have another Angelfire, like, and another land. That would be nice. The thing is, you know, it's typically not a bad thing, variance. But I have 24 land, and I've been bricking all day. All day, I cannot get my 3rd land on 24. It's very impressive. Whoa! So I'm gonna need the life gain. It's a nice hit. I mean, 9 damage. I don't know if we're gonna survive this though. At least we have the Font of Hope in play, so it is a fatty at 6/7. Right, plus our other blockers is great. Angelfire on the double strike. It's a Monstrous Rage in hand. I think it's a Monstrous Rage, which would push this to 6. It'd be 12 damage. 12 life gain damage. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. That's one of those things. Nice. All right, 25 life. I think we're good to go, baby. Another? Oh, you're an absolute dog, bro. I mean, I don't think they're... Do we just let them take it, I guess? Mike says, no. I don't want to play anymore. It's good to see you, dude. All right, looking for better land with our mulligan. We find it here, keeping 6. Play with new cards. The only reason I'm tossing this, yeah, I might throw the 4-drop classically, but new card, I'm committed to showcasing it. Oh, vampires. We take it now before it pushes up. Harvester, okay. It's good, yeah? Do they get a second blood token to kill the investigator? Could also, hit it with the harvester and a cut down combo, maybe? They can't use a cut down, though. Oh, now they can. Now they can't. Oof. Oh, nice. Okay. No. We don't really want to play this. It's easy for them to take. I wish you could disguise at flash speed. That would be cool. All right, I mean... At least it's something, Mac. I can't really go in as a 2-2. That's... They're going to take that as much as they take the front side, so it's not great. Maybe we can just draw it out, and they'll use it on the Angels that are currently in play. Oh, but this is good. We're not getting our tokens, unfortunately. Do we race, question mark? I think we may. Seems fairly logical. As long as there's not too much life gain, maybe we can win the tempo race. Does this explore as well? No, just gets the counter. Ooh. Do they have a sacrifice creature effect? Don't you dare. Should you not? Well, I guess I've got a flyer. I was going to say maybe attack with it first. And do this during combat. Now they can, with a second blood token. Nice. Nice, nice. Good play. Okay, now that that's gone, I think we can Vindicate. Nice, dude. That's pretty good, right? Oh, it's a fatty. Five life, make a 4/4. That has to be our best play. I do like this, though. It's too close for comfort. If they have removal, they, I think, win. Right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So removal on this 4/4, and they've got it. Ooh, that's good. Hitting for 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there any way we can block something else? No. There's not. Down to 3, they're at 10. Oh, they just have lethal. That sucks. I didn't realize this could just sacrifice creatures as well. That is really good. They get us on the upkeep. I like that. I like that. I forgot all about this creature. Sacrifices also creatures, not just artifacts. Oh, that's phenomenal. Why am I not playing with this more? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Going first, keeping 7. awkward land, but I think as long as our hope survives, it could definitely fix it for us. I will turn 3 this if given the chance. Oh, yes. Hit for 2. I love it. The ward's really good. And it has 5 power, so we can Resplendent, which will also be a 5 as it enters. And hopefully, because this has ward, they can't touch it. It should trigger right away. They might take the Font of Hope. It's like a Naya Humans deck, I'd assume. Pass of the Dead. Nice. All right, here we go. 'Tis a beautiful thing. Gaining 5 life. Making a 7/7, baby. Yeah. Pretty casual. Pretty casual. I think they're impressed. A 7/7? Yeah, and now the board wipe, right? All right, opponent's gonna go first. We are so slow. Main land is here. It's just like 3-drop city. Ayo! In tapped. Maybe we can save this, right? Angelfire. Dodging the counterspell, which we know is there. Haha! Remove it, that's fine. Bully for you. Run the track, right? Dodge counter magic. Ooh, they're drawing as well. That's lovely. The beginning of our upkeep, investigate if they have more cards in hand. Which I assume they will. Not! Bully. We should save this for 6, I guess, right? It's a field wipe next turn. I hope you know that. Don't really want to land. Ooh. That's good. So it's definitely a field wipe. We probably don't want to go in heavy, but if it maybe it's also single target. I'm actually going to play the Seraph. Because if it's 1 card, they're not going to use the field wipe. But if it's 2, then they probably will. There it is. Just hit him with haste, right? We want a double drop on 6. I'll take it slow. Single target would suck. But if, you know, it's in play, we don't mind. They pass. Wandering Emperor, I guess? It has to be a Wandering Emperor. Do we not attack with the Forgotten? Keep it back, right? I just can't. I can't lose it. You know it's an Emperor. You're kidding yourself if you know. Oh. F me. Maybe it wasn't. All right, hope. Into an Angel of 4, and then we land it to, well, not land it, non-land it to 5. Might can go, though. All right, 2 field wipes, you know. Good luck. Oh, 3 of them! 3 of them! All in your hand as well, interesting. That's skill. Double Sunfall depopulate, wow. Face down. Draw a card. Hit for 2. They basically know what card this is because there's only one angel with disguise. Are you kidding me? 3 Sunfalls? And a deep... You're 4 field wipes in. Oh my lord. Like, how is that even fun for you? Like, okay. Sunfall, the best card in the new set. Oh, and now the big boy J Smill. Ah, such a degen build. Takes 0 skill to play. It's pretty cool. I'm sure we're playing into another field wipe. No counter magic. Haha. Why not? Just seems like a boring strategy. Literally every game's just the same. That's maybe worse than mono red, honestly. I don't know. I get some people like it, but it's like cool. All these new cards to play with, and you're like, hey, I got the Sunfall though. I got the Sunfall though, the Sunfall though, the Sunfall though. I have to kill Jace. I'm sure they just deal with it. And I'll scoop up. But we'll take our swing and call it a game. Hilarious. Another new card. 3 Sunfalls. All right, good luck. Going first with 3 land. Who have I impressed? God himself. Themself? It's all right. All right. We are active. We have protection. I think Investigator Vigilance. This is Gasolina as a 3/3, hitting to 16. Oh yeah, mono red, great to play against. Gonna be fun. Hit for our 2 vigilance. Might stays back to protect. And if we can get our 4th land, we are going to be very pleased with ourselves. Turn 3 Godric. As you've flipped your Kumano. Classic. I've not seen that before. I'm going to take 6. Or we take Kumano too. I'm taking 6. That's brave. Down to 10. Ah, it's fine. Nah, actually down to 9. Land off the top. Untap land off the top. Untap land off the top. Sit with our vigilance creatures. Thank you. And we win. Unless they take control of our creature. But we have the might to protect, so yes, we're good. We are good to go. Pretty lucky. Made a near perfect play line. I don't think they're getting through it. That might protects from losing control of it if they're going to, you know, try to steal it from us. And otherwise, you know, we can just block, gain that life, and then with Resplendent Angel entering the battlefield next turn. And if we get a land, another untapped land, we can play both of them. Untapped white land. Actually, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Just untapped. So this is one of the greatest respects a mono red deck can show you. A deck that thrives on speed and execution. Puts up the rope. Oh, man. What they're doing, the reason why they're not playing and clicking next is because they're too busy clapping. They're just, this whole time, they're just clapping for your play line. It's like they never lose, so the fact that you beat them so aggressively, they're in absolute awe. You know, they're inviting their friends and their family into the room. Hey, guys, everyone, come look at this. Come look at this. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they get to 7. They push up Godric, but we get 6 life here. So, like a Monstrous Rage on Godric. Oh, a Frenzy. I mean, that's fine. Because we just go like this. We just go like this. Do they have a second is the question. Double Frenzy? No way. That would be lit. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This could be a fat angel. 7/7. I'm sure they won't struggle with that. Don't worry. We have time. You think it through. I'm sure you'll get there. Godric against the world. He's a mere mortal man, standing in the face of angels. Yes, you're the soul of dragon. Congratulations. Not quite enough. Again, you know, they're just clapping. Encore, encore. Yep. The highest honor that can be bestowed upon you. This is it. This is the one. But wait, there's more. You think I'm just going to take lethal? You think I'm just going to take lethal? No way, homie. I'm going to play this angel. I'm going to tap the next angel. Play my Steel Seraph. Give the first Resplendent Angel life gain. And I'm going to swing for 11. Oh, 11? No, I'm actually going to give this angel life gain. Mind my manners. Unless they auto lose here. Where are you going? Oakley dokely. Mardu Angels. Not disappointing, honestly. How would I edit the deck? I would not mind another Archangel. I think that the life gain here is phenomenal. Maybe you could drop Drain It and Linvala. It seems good, but as a one of, it's not nearly as good as the Archangel, I believe. So there's a little addition. Maybe 4 Wojeks is too much, and the Angelfire might not be needed. And we could use more removal potentially. Also, the Sierra Paragon. You know, the 3/4 Angel with flying that lets you cast things from your grave. Right? Okay, so, you know, we do have some other things to try within the build. It's already pretty successful. And I do think that we could basically take advantage of what is an aggro-based meta. It's about 80% aggro currently, and a variety of decks, so it's not too terrible. So you see a lot of field wipe decks, which you do fall prey to, unfortunately. However, you see a lot of aggro decks because there's only 20% control, right? So it's not too bad. You're still playing the odds. They're in your favor. And it's nice to stomp out an aggro deck with, you know, angels. Look at my life gain. Oh, gosh. Thank you for watching. Have a magical day. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you ever want to share your deck, if you want help with your deck, join the community Discord. We'd be pleased to have you, myself and the community. But most importantly, have a magical day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon in the next.